the top of the world. And another torchbearer is in our view. She is on the top of the world. And her name is 痴人望母. She's holding the torch high. Well, this is the first time the Olympic torch has been lighted on the highest peak of the world. Look at it. Spectacular.
This is what happens when the earth quakes and a city collapses. It's 20 seconds after the first huge tremor, but the ground is still shaking. Stay down, someone shouts. Nothing is clear except the terror of tens of thousands. So many are children clinging to each other, choking, crying. But there's more to come. Another violent tremor. Everyone cowers. The camera's microphone breaks. And then behind them, buildings collapse. Everyone is covered in dust again. But those outside are the fortunate. In a theatre, children performing a play are trapped. A wall has fallen on them. Get over there, he says. People need help. They sprint out. Others stagger. Few rescues are painless. There is pain everywhere. Masonry has trapped 2 girls by the legs. Nearby, rescuers work to free another. All over Beishuan, people are running. It's now many minutes since the main earthquake, but there's still panic. My baby, she says. Where's my baby?
Within hours of the quake, he was there. Everyone, hold on, the soldiers are coming, he says. Amid the rubble, yelling words of encouragement and ordering army generals to save lives at any cost. Wen Jiabao, the second most senior leader in China's communist government, has become known as the crying prime minister. Apparently, he prefers Grandpa Wen. He touched my heart, says this woman who lived near the epicenter. I want to thank him. I think he really cares. For a nation which has endured so much, he is the comforter-in-chief. In the past, we've never been so close to a national leader, she says. Now I think he's a normal old man, a kind grandfather. Just how big his role has been in directing rescue and relief operations is unclear. But in a government which operates from the top down, Wen's mere presence may have been responsible for the swift and massive response to the earthquake.
I think one of the reasons why he's there is not only to show that he does care, but to make sure that problems get solved on the ground.
Earlier this year, when snowstorms left millions stranded during the Chinese New Year, he personally apologized to train passengers. Over the years, during floods and soaring food prices, Wen Jiabao was the human face of an unelected and often unaccountable government. Wen's very public role is perhaps proof that China's elite leaders can no longer afford to ignore public opinion like they once did. There is much goodwill towards the government right now, and whether that continues will depend on how well it cares for the hundreds of thousands of wounded and how quickly it finds a home for the millions of refugees.